And the national anthem played here at University Heights Academy, getting set now for the starting lineups for both squads. And for that, I'll turn it over to my broadcast partner, Bob Hayes.
And we're having a presentation at midcourt. Keith Tandy is receiving, and I haven't been able to pick up the
I saw that a little bit earlier. It's a nomination for a McDonald's All-American honor. So pretty high regards to be even nominated for a McDonald's All-American spot.
And the lineup first for the visiting Tigers, number 4, Darian Boyd being introduced, followed by number 5, Jamarius Blaine, number 20, John Davis, and 22, Caden Fralix, and Cole Smiley, number 42. Those are your Tigers. And Zach Naylor is the first to be introduced for University Heights, followed by Jalen Brown. And next out is Drew McGowan. Number 4, Taquan Hollowell. Number 15, Kiki Tandy.
Bob, I think the last I looked on ESPN's top 100 for the 2019 class, Kiki Tandy was rated number 87 in the country. So pretty high honors for Tandy.
One of the assistant coaches for University Heights, Dennis, is Isaiah Victor, who played at the University of Tennessee. And we're ready in the first quarter, being brought to you by Cozy Living. Cozy Living, located on Northfield Drive next to the bowling alley. Baby furniture, beautiful furniture. Everything a store should be is Cozy Living. And for the play here in the first quarter, my broadcast partner, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Tip brought to you by Farless Realty and controlled by Caldwell County. John Davis has it out front, guarded by Tandy. Tries to work it in to Fralix. Fralix double team, puts up the shot fake, kicks it back out to Davis for 3. Good. John Davis with the first bucket of the night, and Caldwell County out in front, 3-0. Tandy will bring it up on the point for UHA. Caldwell County will start out in man defense. Blaine draws the assignment on Tandy. That's McGowan, gets fouled coming across the top of the key.
Foul on Darian Boyd.
So first foul on Darian. UHA has it side out. They get it into Tandy. Tandy drives the lane, loses the ball. It's going to go off of Jamarius Blaine. It'll stay Blazer basketball as Hollowell will put it in play. Gets it to McGowan. Quick 3 from the corner. Air ball. Fralix with the rebound. Runs the other way. Takes it all the way to the hole. Misses a shot. Rebound to Smiley. Smiley kicks it back out to Blaine at the top of the key. Blaine drives. Pulls up from 8 feet. No good. Davis had the rebound over to Fralix. Fralix shot fake up off the board. No good. Caldwell County doing a very good job on the offensive boards. Nothing able to fall. UHA finally comes back up with the rebound. It's Tandy the other way. Drives the baseline up and in, and he'll go to the free throw line. Bob, Caldwell County had some good shots underneath. It looked like that height was rushing Caldwell County just a little bit, made them shoot it just a little bit out of rhythm.
And we probably had 4 rebounds in that possession.
Tandy ties it up at 3. Foul was on Blaine, his first, second on Caldwell County here in the quarter. Boyd brings it up for the Tigers, guarded by McGowan. McGowan, the baseball signee, is at Mississippi State. Kicks it over in the corner to Blaine for 3 off the side of the rim. No good. Boyd with the long rebound all the way back out near midcourt. Tried to go underneath, no look pass, tipped away by McGowan. UHA takes it the other way. McGowan saves it across the baseline. Kicks it back over, a 3 on the way, no good. Smiley with the rebound. Jalen Brown missed the 3. Caldwell gets it up to Boyd. Boyd, left wing, wants to drive, pulls up just shy of the free throw line. Good. Darian Boyd with the short range jumper. Caldwell County back out in front, 5-3. Into the corner to McGowan. Got a step on Boyd. Darren couldn't take a chance on that second foul quickly. Had to let him go. He just lays it in. Looking for Smiley underneath was Davis. Well high of Smiley, out of bounds across the baseline. Turnover, gives it to the Blazers. Boyd drives it up, pulls up on a three. Good. Tandy with the bucket. And you're going to have to meet Tandy well outside that three-point line, Bob, because he has phenomenal range. Caldwell gets it underneath to Smiley, up and in. 8-7, UHA. Tandy pulls up from the opposite side, this time no good. Boyd with the rebound. Boyd up court to Fralix. Fralix looks it over and gets a trailing Smiley, up and in. Good job by Cole Smiley on the trail. And Caldwell County out in front, 9-8. Hollowell drives the lane on Fralix. Layup up and in. Just a lot of speed out front, Bob. You
Speed
give them half a step,
and
they're
quickness, yes.
Boyd gets it back into the corner to Fralix. He'll drive the baseline. And he's going to get called for steps as he tried to work it back to the post to Cole Smiley. Turnover gives it back to the Blazers as Tandy brings it up the court. Crossover step up and no good. Hollowell missed the rebound dunk. Blaine came down with the rebound, and he's forced out of bounds by McGowan, but McGowan will pick up the foul. And Boyd will put it in play for the Tigers across midcourt. High post is Fralix, hands off to Boyd. Boyd up, no good. Hollowell with the rebound. Quickly down to McGowan. McGowan loves that right corner, kicks it back out to Tandy. Tandy to Hollowell. Hollowell drives into the lane, double teamed. And it's going to be a foul on Caldwell County. Just a matter of which one out of the double team picks up the foul. Third foul of the quarter on Caldwell County. The foul goes on. We don't have an 11. I'm not sure who.
I think it's 5. But
okay,
yes,
they put it on 5, so
yes.
that's Blaine's second. 10-9, UHA with the lead. Davis brings it up against Tandy. Davis near midcourt, gets it a high post to Smiley. Smiley has it knocked away momentarily into the corner to Fralix for 3. Back of the rim, no good. McGowan with the rebound up high. McGowan over to Tandy. Tandy pulls up and lets Davis go by, lays it in off the board, and it's 12-9 UHA. Caldwell's had some open shots, Bob. Smiley now, again, high post, left side, back out to Boyd. Boyd goes off a Smiley pick. Long 3, Boyd, good. Goodwin Insurance three-pointer, Darian Boyd. And we're tied at 12.
Caldwell County in a man-to-man.
It's going to be McGowan for 3. Rattles in and out. Smiley with the big rebound. Gets it up to Boyd. Boyd across court to Fralix. Fralix shot fake up and in. Good job to get number 4, Hollowell, off his feet. Fralix puts it off the board, and it's 14-12, Caldwell County. Hollowell, long 3. Shot no good.
Cole Smiley working the boards, has about 4 or 5 rebounds so far in first quarter.
Boyd drives the lane, left-handed shot up and in. Caldwell County leads this one 16-12, 2:37 to go here in the first quarter. Tandy brings it up against Blaine. Blaine with 2 fouls. Tandy off a screen, good on the 3. And that's a situation, Bob, that we'll keep it right here. A 30-second timeout call. We'll talk about that play a little bit in just a second. Timeout's brought to you by Rousseau Law. Rousseau Law is located in downtown Princeton, ready to serve all of your legal needs. Bob, that was just an easy little a high screen set by Hollowell for Tandy, but Blaine couldn't take the chance of trying to go through the screen, went under it. With Blaine with those 2 fouls, couldn't try to risk picking up the 3rd. When he went under it, that's all Tandy was waiting for, to see that player go underneath the screen, let it fly from just outside the three-point line and good. So that's going to be something Caldwell County's going to have to either adjust and take a chance with Blaine getting through that pick or substitute for Blaine.
And that's the other thing that a team like that, well, he'll step back and take the three-pointer. He's that deadly with it. So he can't be, if he stays too close with him, he gets beat off the drive.
Boyd drives, pulls back, step back, three, good. Goodwin Insurance three-pointer, Darian Boyd. Tigers out in front, 19-14. Tandy, as Blaine goes high on the screen, Tandy kicks it out to the corner. Three, no good. Ball loose, picked up by Blaine, still loose on the floor. Boyd comes up with it at half court. Bounce pass underneath to Trip Branch, to John Davis, rather. And Davis is up off the board. 7-point lead for the Tigers as we are under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. McGowan has it, gives it to Tandy for three. Good. Tandy wearing it out from the three-point line.
And keeping them in the game.
Minute 30 to go in the first quarter. Caldwell leads this one 21-17. Davis, right wing, goes off for Fralick's screen, pick and roll, back down to Fralick. Fralick has it knocked, now double team. Gets it back to Davis. Davis out to Trip Branch. Three, top of the key, off the back of the rim, no good. Long rebound comes out to Caden Fralix. Fralix will give it up to Boyd, and Boyd will reset the offense. High screen out front. He tries to drive. Left-handed shot off the board. Thought there was some contact, Bob, but he makes the shot anyway. 23-17, Caldwell County. Under a minute to go. Tandy pulls up for three. Good. Coach K signaling one shot as UHA behind Tandy's latest three pulls it within three. 23-20, 36 seconds to go. McGowan comes out far enough to start the count. Boyd drives the lane, shot up and in, and he's good. And he'll go to the free throw line for a Lake Barkley CrossFit free throw.
We'll have to wait to see who that foul is on. But Caldwell County really playing well here.
Free throw, no good. Davis taps it out of bounds, so it'll stay with UHA. Checking into the ball game for the last 27.5 seconds of the first is going to be Ray and Riley, Adarius Riley, TJ Ray. Two juniors check into the ball game. They'll protect Blaine with those two fouls the rest of the quarter. Also, Boyd goes to the bench for a quick break.
I think we're in a zone right now.
2-3 zone, but Fralix is going to come well out. You can almost call it a 3-2. He's going to have to come far enough out to pick up Hollowell. Tandy guarded by Ray. Tandy's going to try another three. This one off the back of the rim, no good. Branch with the rebound. Gives it a heave down the court with 1.1 seconds to go. And time runs out. Had a little confusion with the clock. They stopped it for a second and started it back up. But that is the end of the first quarter. And after 1 quarter of play, Bob, a good one going on here at UHA. It's Caldwell County 25, UHA 20. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
And welcome back here. We're having a little issue, so we'll keep it right here for the quarter break. Caldwell County are really energized first quarter here, leading 25-20 over the University Heights Blazer. Kiki Tandy with 16 of the University Heights 20 points. So obviously he can play and shooting the ball really well from outside real quick. We remind you the second quarter is being brought to you by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley. Stop by and see Pam. Pam's got discounts on furniture, on her store inventory. Stop in and meet Jake, the store mascot. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. Head for the second quarter here, my buddy Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. UHA with first possession. Tandy gets it in, hands it off to number 21, Quarles. Back over to McGowan. McGowan puts it up. They're going to call goaltending on Boyd. He did get it before it hit the board, but they're going to say it was on its way down.
I disagree with that call, Dennis. It looked like it was still headed upward.
Called by the official all the way out at midcourt. So Caldwell County's Boyd will bring it up the court. He's going to be fouled by number 21, DJ Quarles. Bob, I think that one is what? UHA's third foul of the first half. Caldwell County gets it into Boyd. Boyd, top of the key, three, good. Darren Boyd having a big night early himself as Caldwell County stretches the lead back out to 6 at 28-22. Tandy drives up and in. Blaine had to go with that one. Not a lot Blaine can do if Tandy decides to drive. Blaine already with 2 fouls. Davis quickly the other way. Jump stop on Tandy, but they're going to call Davis for the travel. Said he scooted on the jump stop. Turnover goes back to UHA. Tandy between the legs, kicks it back out to Quarles. Quarles works on Davis, top of the key, drives the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound Cole Smiley. Hands it off to Boyd. Boyd drives the lane, up and in, right-handed. Tigers back out in front by 6, 30-24. So far, it's all lived up to the hype. Quarles drives the lane, shot up, no good. Smiley with yet another rebound. This one's knocked away, goes off Cole's leg, and it'll give it back to UHA. Checking in is KJ Crump for the Blazers, as Quarles will go out of the ball game. Also in William Bryan for UHA. They get it into Bryan. Over to Crump, to Tandy, a long three. This one no good. Smiley another rebound. Bob, he's going to have double figures in rebounds by the end of the first half. Fralix drives the lane, no good. Rebound comes up to McGowan. McGowan works it up the floor. Tandy back to McGowan. McGowan drives the baseline, knocked out of bounds by Boyd on a nice defensive play. And it'll be UHA basketball out underneath. Caldwell puts it in play to McGowan, drives the lane, shot short, but it's Taquan Hollowell steps in across the baseline, gets the rebound back up and in. Fralix drives, spin move, shot up and in. All the way, Caden Fralix by himself on that one, 32-26 Tigers. Just a couple of minutes gone here in the second quarter. Caldwell County is going to go zone. Now they're going to match man-to-man. Got Fralix coming all the way out on Hollowell. Hollowell's going to try a long two, no good. Boyd with the rebound. Picks it back up, gets it up to Davis. Davis sees the seam, has it knocked away, but they're going to say it went off of Davis, out of bounds. And that'll give it back to UHA as Branch checks into the ball game, and Caden Fralix will come out for a well-deserved rest.
Caldwell County with a 6-point lead here. 5 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the first half.
It's number 33, Crump, takes over the point for University Heights. Gets it to Tandy. Tandy, right wing, inside to Hollowell. Hollowell tries to square up on Smiley. Gets some space, goes up for the shot. Doesn't make it, but he's fouled. It's either Branch or Smiley. We'll see who that goes on.
I think maybe Tripp got that one. We'll wait. Well, they give it to Cole.
So Cole Smiley picks up his fourth on Caldwell County here in the first half. Taquan Hollowell goes to the line for the Blazers. First shot up and good. Checking in for UHA is Weston Wood, as McGowan will come out. Second shot for Hollowell on its way. This one rolls and goes. 32-28. UHA is going to bring some full court pressure. Caldwell gets it into Boyd. Everybody backs off as Darren brings it up the left side. Boyd bumped out front. No call, goes off the Smiley screen. Hit again, and it's going to be Hollowell with the foul. Looked like a couple of quick jabs in a boxing match on that one. As you can see, Darren Boyd's head going.
You almost have to knock us down for them to be a foul called against them.
Fralick set to check back in. Caldwell County puts it in play to Boyd. Drives, reverse, up and under, no good. Rebound to Hollowell. That would have been pretty had it gone. It's Tandy the other way. He puts the shot up and in. And UHA back within 2. 32-30 as we go under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Boyd, top of the key against Hollowell. Gives it up to Davis. Davis goes off a screen. Davis has a player on his back. That's Tandy. Gets it to Smiley. Back to Davis. Davis drives, pulls up. Short jumper, no good. Smiley with the rebound. Left-handed shot up and in. Cole Smiley having a great game on the boards tonight for Caldwell County. And it's the Tigers back out by 4 as Tandy comes up against Blaine. They lob it underneath to Hollowell. Hollowell, a short-range jumper is good. Take one, Hollowell with the bucket. This game on pace to get well into the 80s.
First one to 100 wins.
I think. Smiley, left-handed shot, no good. Rebound, Davis comes in, grabs it away from UHA, puts it back in on the other side. And a full timeout called by University Heights Coach Schaus. 4:03 to go in the first half. Caldwell leads this one by 4. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
Caldwell Medical Center knows the only minor surgery is surgery happening to someone else. So why complicate an already stressful situation with travel plans or a long commute? Our surgeon, Dr. Sue Petty, and her team of skilled nurses and technicians provide the highest quality of care right here in the comfort of your own community, close to your family and support network. To learn more, you can contact Caldwell Medical Associates at 270-365-0332. That's 270-365-0332.
Back to Tiger Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
And welcome back to Blazer Gymnasium. 4 minutes, 3 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Caldwell County up 36-32. University Heights inbound the ball and bring the length of the floor, and for the call, my buddy Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. UHA will get it. And it's going to be number 33, Crump, bringing it up. Gets it over to McGee, just checked in the ball game. Back to Crump. He'll try a long two. This one off the front of the rim, no good. Crump gets the rebound, brings it back up, and over to number 10. That's William Bryan. Back out to Hollowell. Hollowell drives in between two players, no good. Gets the rebound, goes back up and in. That went off the fingertips of number 5. Bob, I don't have a number 5.
For University Heights?
For University Heights. We'll get him written down here.
Number 5 is Namari Hall, N-A-M-A-R-I Hall.
And Caldwell County brings it up with Boyd. Boyd felt some contact, steps back, pulls up, no good. Rebound comes down to Hall. He'll get it over to Crump. Caldwell really needs to try to make some ground right here while Tandy is on the bench. You've got Tandy and McGowan on the bench right now for UHA. 3:04 left to go in the first half. Caldwell leads by 2. Hollowell guarded by Fralix, puts the shot up, gets a friendly roll. I think that was a 2, tied up at 36. Jim really coming to life here at UHA. Smiley gets it crisscross, gives it back to Davis. Davis pulls up and good, and they're going to count it. Short jumper from the baseline, John Davis, and he'll get a Lake Barkley CrossFit free throw, try to cap off a 3-point play.
Foul number 5 against the Blazers.
First one on number 33, KJ Crump. And Bob, it's obvious tonight watching this game, while these two teams are 1 and 2 in just about every offensive category in the second region as far as shooting the basketball. A great night on display by both the stars in Tandy and Boyd. Davis, free throw good. 3-point lead for the Tigers with 2:40 to go in the first half. Crump has it guarded by Davis. He has McGee in the corner. Crump will pull it back out and give it to McGowan, who just checked back into the ball game. To Bryan. Bryan out to Crump. Crump's going to pull up for a three. Good. KJ Crump with the bucket, and we're tied up at 39. UHA is going to come with a little pressure in the backcourt. Davis easily breaks it, dribbles up, gives it off to Smiley. Smiley wanted to back in, and it was McGee with the steal. Into the corner to McGowan. Three is good out of the corner for Drew McGowan, and UHA out in front 42-39. Davis dribbles on Crump, takes it up, and throws it off the board, no good, but Davis will get a couple of Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws out of the deal as he hits the floor. Minute 48 to go here in the first half as Davis gets set to try to pull Caldwell County back within one. A couple of Tigers set to check in after the first free throw. Riley and Blaine as Davis misses the first. Branch will come out and Boyd will come out. Davis will get a second. This one no good. Tipped by Riley, but UHA comes down with it. It's Tandy back into the ball game, drives it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes up and in. As UHA opens up a 5-point lead with about a minute and a half to go here in the first half. Blaine drives the lane, scoop shot up and in. Impressive shot by Jamarius Blaine. And Coach K, after the made bucket, calls a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here with a minute 21 left to go in the first half. Caldwell County trails this one 44-41. Timeout's brought to you by Russo Law of downtown Princeton, always ready to serve all of your legal needs. Bob, if we did have to buy a ticket tonight, it would have been well worth it so far, as this one's turning out to be everything we thought it would be.
And just some hot shooting by University Heights has kept them into this game.
Good girls game going on in the areas. Webster County leads Christian County big, 38-19. And after one quarter, Caldwell County leads McCracken County in girls action, 18-13. Caldwell County girls looking to go in on a roll to the district tournament. Won a couple of big games last week. Back out of the timeout. It's McGee for UHA driving on Fralix, puts the shot up, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line as they're going to call Caden Fralix with the foul. 1 minute, 6 seconds left in the first half. It's going to be Amani McGee's first free throws of the night. This one good. Don't forget Todd Griffin back home covering the girls action for yoursportsedge.com. You can check out the stories and photos from that game on yoursportsedge.com. Second free throw for McGee is good. 46-41 University Heights. Caldwell County's Davis puts it in play to Boyd. 1-2-2 trap being sent out by UHA. Caldwell works it up the court. They get it to Davis across the stripe. Back over to Boyd. Boyd into the corner to Davis, drives baseline. Wanted to take it back out to Blaine, picked off by Crump. Little scoop pass to Tandy. Tandy up and in. Tandy having a monster first half for University Heights. 48-41 now. Fralix into Davis. He's going to pull up short range jumper, good from the lane. Davis with the bucket pulls Caldwell County back within 5. About a half minute left in the first half. Tandy will walk it across. Davis is going to slough off his guy to the free throw line just to try to pick up Tandy should he have to come to the top of the key. Now Caldwell County's going to try to get it out of the hands of Tandy. Rush the double team over. Tandy drives up against it, puts it up off the board in the lane and good, and he'll go to the free throw line. Bob, you can see we wanted to trap him outside. He got around the trap, was able to drive the left side of the lane and put it up off the board. Foul is going to go on Boyd. And I thought they called Boyd with a foul earlier. They've got Boyd with his first on the board.
I thought they had called him for a foul earlier.
Yeah, he had a foul in the first 30 seconds. Caldwell County quickly back the other way to Blaine. Out to Boyd for three. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound McGowan. He heaves it at the buzzer, but no good. So after one half of play, Caldwell County led most of it. UHA put on a flurry at the end of the first half, and the Blazers will take an 8-point lead to the locker room. It's UHA 51, Caldwell County 43. We'll be back with the Farless Realty halftime show coming your way in about 3 minutes, so stay tuned. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
Here's a reminder from your Princeton Electric Plant Board. Meter tampering is dangerous. Tampering with an electric meter is not only dangerous, it is dishonest and against the law. Stealing electricity by tampering with an electric meter may result in your arrest and can even risk your life. Tampering with meters results in increased utility bills that everyone has to pay. If you see anyone tampering with an electric meter, call the Princeton Electric Plant Board right away at 270-365-2031. Princeton Electric Plant Board, Princeton's #1 energy source.
On this episode of the world's shortest sitcom by KFC. Like I always say, it's the inside that counts. Like what's inside my new KFC 10-piece chicken feast. It's 10 pieces of chicken, 2 large mashed potatoes, and 4 biscuits for $19.99. Get more meal for the family for under $20. That's what really matters. It's pretty incredible what chicken can teach you about life. Anyways, KFC is finger looking good. At participating KFCs, prices may vary. Tax and substitutions extra.
This is Danny Patton with Farmers Bank and Trust Company. Our new Lyon County branch is now open. Come in and see us for the same friendly service and the names and faces you know and trust to provide you with all your banking needs. We're now ready to serve you at 28 Commerce Street in Eddyville. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4, Fridays, 8:30 to 5, and 9 to 12:30 on Saturdays. Stop by today and experience banking at its best at Farmers Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
Did you know you could be eligible for a rebate when you install a new propane water heater, a new propane range or cooktop, or a propane clothes dryer? You can even get a rebate for installing or replacing a water heater or your primary heating system. This great opportunity is made possible by the Kentucky Propane Education and Research Council, available to Kentucky residents only. There are specific guidelines and requirements, and funds are dispersed on a first-come, first-served basis. Contact Fortner Gas Princeton for details. 270-365-5545.
I got mine at Audubell.
I got mine at Audubell.
I got mine at Audubell.
I got my hearing aids at Audubell.
As a psychiatrist, I have to listen to my patients very well. And Audubell gave me my ears back.
And they've really changed my life.
I've been wearing hearing aids for 50 years, and Audubell is by far the best hearing aid.
I'm Donnie Baker, helping you hear well at Audubell.
Call Audubell for your free hearing test. 554-19.
For authentic Mexican cuisine, head to La Pontecina Mexican Restaurant in Princeton or Marion. Maria's specials are a local favorite you're sure to love. Or you might want to try the new street tacos. Tacos de asada, tacos de carnita, or tacos de chorizo. La Pontecina is now open 7 days a week, Monday through Thursday, 11 to 9. Friday and Saturday, 11 to 9:30. And Sundays, 11 to 9. And they offer lunch specials Monday through Friday, 11 to 3. Be sure to like them on Facebook for updates and specials. La Pontecina Mexican Restaurant in Princeton or Marion.
The teams are in the locker room preparing for the second half. It's time for the Caldwell County Halftime Show on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
Back to Blazer Gym. We're at the half. UHA leads Caldwell County 51-43. This is a Farless Realty halftime show. Whether you're ready to buy or sell a home, call Farless Realty, and they'll be able to help you do either one. Right now, interest rates are still reasonably low if you're looking to buy, and they'll work hard to find you a home that'll fit you, your family, and your budget. Contact Farless Realty at 270-365-5058 or go by 323 South Jefferson Street in Princeton. You can also check out all of their listings on Facebook and at farlessrealty.com. Bob, Munster half for the two high-ranked players in this one. Kiki Tandy alone kept UHA in the ballgame in the first quarter. Without him, Caldwell County would have run away with this when he had 16 in the first quarter, and you have all the first half stats.
And he's playing a well of a basketball game, Dennis. Caldwell County outscoring University Heights in the first quarter 25-20, and were outscored in the second quarter by UHA 31-18. For Caldwell County, led by, as Dennis says, Darian Boyd with 5 two-point field goals and 3 threes. Not been to the free throw line yet for 19 points. Second in scoring for the Tigers, John Davis, 4 two-point field goals, 1 3, 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe for 12 points. 6 points for Cole Smiley, doing a yeoman's work on the backboard tonight. Cole with 3 field goals, total of 6 points. 4 points for Caden Fralix, and 2 points for Darius Riley. Total of 43 points for the Tigers tonight. And nobody's really shot many free throws tonight. Caldwell County 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe. And I have us with 6 turnovers. Been a well-played game in lieu of all the up and down, back and forth, and all the physical play that's going on out here. For University Heights, they're led in the first half. They have 2 players in double figures. Kiki Tandy leading them at halftime here with 27 points. 12 points for Taquan Hollowell, 7 points for Drew McGowan, 3 points for KJ Crump, and 2 points for Amani McGee. Total of 51 points for the Blazers. The Blazers 6 out of 6 from the charity stripe. And I have them with 1 turnover. So we have to obviously take care of the basketball game in the second half, Dennis. Get some shots to fall and maybe see if Tandy hits a cool spell.
So what was Tandy again? 27?
27.
27 first half points, 16 of those in the first quarter. So he's everything that the expectations were coming into the ball game tonight, and maybe then some, as he's on pace to maybe go over 50 if needed in this one. But on the other side, you've got Boyd putting up some good shots too, and making several from outside. So he's done his share. But what I like, you look down and you've got Caldwell County sharing the basketball with Davis, also already in double figures in the first half, and then you've got to play a Cole Smiley underneath. That's if he hits 10 points, he's got to have a double-double in his future tonight, the way he's rebounding the ball.
And the officials are letting these guys play. I mean, several times I thought we were bumped on shots and not called. I don't know if, and they probably were bumped a couple times on shots they took that weren't called. But it's, and you know, you have to marvel at Tandy's quickness.
Yeah.
With his ability to not only be quick going down the lane, but he's got a monster 30-foot jump shot that's really tough to defend.
Yeah, if you come down on him and think you're just going to pick him up at the three-point line, Caldwell's already seen that they're going to pay the price on those, because he's come down on a couple of occasions just past maybe that would be the volleyball stripe, the initial volleyball stripe, and just sank a couple of long threes. So, yeah, plenty of range in the arsenal of Kiki Tandy. And something that's kind of handcuffed Caldwell County to an extent is 2 fouls early on Jamarius Blaine. Blaine not able to really fight through on the picks as much as what you would like to see, but still probably the best defensive matchup for Caldwell County at this point, as the Tigers will try to stay within reach here and only trailing by 8 at the half, 51-43.
And speaking of fouls, we really have nobody in foul trouble. We have Adarius with 2, we have Jamarius with 2, and 1 each on Caden Fralix and 1 on Cole Smiley. And University Heights has 6 players with 1 foul each, so there's none of them in any danger. So far, Caldwell County not out onto the floor during the halftime period, so I'm sure we're devising some strategy, Dennis.
Yeah, I'm sure most of it's centering around number 15
yes.
for UHA. Bob, a score that I'm happy to report right now at the half, the Caldwell County Lady Tigers are leading McCracken County 31-21, 10-point lead at half.
Ooh, what a monster
for the
game
Lady
they're
Tigers.
Having. Yes.
As they look to maybe fight their way back to 500 to close out the regular season game coming up on Friday night against Livingston Central. That one at the Cab also for the Lady Tigers before we go into district play. So good play at home by the Lady Tigers. The only night this season that the two teams played home and away, if you will, and we had to make the choice on one of the two. So we've got to cover just about all the Lady Tigers games over the course of the season. And Bob, if I counted right, we're somewhere in the neighborhood of this is around the 44th game of the year that we've been able to broadcast. So a lot of basketball, a lot of fun this winter here on WPKY. It's our first season to team up full time with these basketball games, and I've had a ball so far and still quite a bit more to come.
And with what we're seeing on the floor tonight from Caldwell County, can't wait till Friday night. Really can't wait for the second half here to see how we continue to still measure up. University Heights played one turnover, hit all 6 of their free throws, and you just have to pat them on the back there, and they're only leading us by 8 here at halftime. And the third quarter is going to be brought to you by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. It's located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, baby furniture, gifts, and registry. Stop in and meet Jake, the store mascot. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. University Heights returns to the floor. Caldwell County breaks their huddle. Caldwell County will inbound it to start the third quarter here at side midcourt. And for the call, my friend Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's Boyd coming across midcourt. He's guarded by number 10, William Bryan. Gets it down low to Smiley. Smiley goes up, has his shot blocked, fights for the rebound. And let's see who they call this one on. That one's going to be on Cole Smiley. Says he went across the wrist of McGowan. Coach K not happy with that call whatsoever. And I think he has every right not to be happy with it.
Very questionable. I mean, that's no foul, and it really kept Cole from scoring because he had regained possession of the ball.
UHA is going to bring it out to Crump. Crump starting the second half, hands it off to Tandy. Tandy guarded by Blaine, shakes Blaine, shot up, no good. Rebound, Darian Boyd. Caldwell County looking up the court. Boyd over to Fralix, into the corner to Davis. Davis drives, baseline, left-handed shot up and in, avoided the contact. Did a great job of that right at the rim. Switched to his left hand over the front of the rim, so a nice shot by Davis. And Caldwell County back within 6 at 51-45. Boyd on McGowan. McGowan wants to drive, spin move, goes to the goal, up and in. And UHA back out to that 8-point lead. Davis has it knocked away on the side by Hollowell.
And got bumped in the process, no foul.
Smiley's going to come out of the ball game. And checking in is going to be Trip Branch. So Caldwell County with an extremely small lineup on the floor right now. Davis gets it into Fralix. Fralix hands it back off to Davis on the left wing. Back to Fralix. Was open for a second, but he had Hollowell closing on him. Gets it to Boyd. Cross-court pass inside to Blaine. Back out to Davis. And they work it around to Fralix now, left wing. Fralix inside to Blaine. Back out to Davis. Davis, a little runner from the baseline. Good. John Davis. 2 buckets here in the second half. 53-47. The Blazers, Jalen Brown gets it down into the front court. Back out to Crump. Crump wants to drive. Pulls it up into the corner to McGowan. McGowan drives. It's going to be a charge against McGowan. Nice setup underneath by John Davis. So Drew McGowan with the foul, his second. And Caldwell County will come up against a little 1-2-2 trap. Now UHA is going to pull the pressure off all the way and go man-to-man as Davis brings it up the court. As Boyd brings it up the court. Davis goes down to the post. Boyd drives, shot up high off the board, no good. Going up high was Blaine, had it taken away by Hollowell. And it's UHA getting back behind Caldwell County. That's number 10, William Bryan. Caldwell County been susceptible to that at times over the course of the season. First time tonight UHA's made them pay, but easy bucket for Bryan as UHA's lead is back out to 8. Boyd wanted to go underneath to Fralix, led him too much along the baseline. Goes out of bounds. It'll go back to University Heights. Coming out of the ball game is Jalen Brown. And into the ball game is going to be number 33, Crump. Over to Tandy. Tandy drives up and in. And the first double-digit lead of the night for either team comes with 5.5 to go in the third quarter. UHA out in front now by 10. Dangerous time here for Caldwell County, Bob, as they've got to keep this one close. They get it to Boyd, right wing. Boyd goes off the Fralick's pick, steps back, throws it. It's going to go out of bounds, saved by Davis. Throws it in off of Tandy, and it goes back out of bounds, so it'll stay Tiger basketball on the side. But this is where Caldwell County's got to come up with some points, and they've got to get a stop here in the next possession or two. Caldwell gets it into Blaine. Blaine wanted to go over to Branch instead of going straight up. Picked off by McGowan. McGowan all the way up and in. Drew McGowan with the bucket, and the lead's at 12 with 5 minutes to go in the third. Davis back the other way, drives. This one's up and in. Davis keeping Caldwell County close here in the third. Timeout after the bucket by Davis by Coach K. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a break along with them and be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
Love Month, and we want to spread the love. Hi, this is Pam Haberlock at Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. We are offering 14% off the entire store, including special orders. Our boutique is 35% off and get a free bracelet while supplies last on any boutique purchase. At Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, we have a 90-day layaway, and we work with different companies that offer 1-year no-interest financing. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique is located at 235 Northfield Drive in Princeton, right next to the bowling alley. Cozy Living Interiors is everything a home should be.
Back to Tiger Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at
And welcome back to Blazer Gymnasium. 4 minutes, 54 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Caldwell County trailing University Heights by 10 points. University Heights inbound the ball and bring it the length of the floor. And for the call, my buddy Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County comes out of the timeout down by 10. It's going to be KJ Crump to bring it up for the Blazers. Caldwell County's going 2-3 zone. Try to slow UHA down a little bit. McGowan with the three is good. Drew McGowan. Bob, a couple of those, and Caldwell County will have to come out of that zone. 62-49, biggest lead of the night now for UHA at 13. Blaine with the basketball, guarded by Hollowell to Fralix. Over to Davis. Davis tries to drive on Bryan, switches off to Crump. Gives it up to Branch for three, no good. Boyd with the big rebound up and in. Boyd high above everybody for that rebound. And the Tigers back within 11. Crump against that zone. 2-3 zone by the Tigers. Crump will take a long three and knocks it down. Top of the key, KJ Crump. 14-point lead now for the Blazers. Boyd guarded by Tandy. Boyd drives, lowers his head, hands off to Branch. Short-range jumper in and out for Branch. Davis keeps it alive, throws it back in, but Tandy picks it up. Down to McGowan. McGowan got away with a walk up and in. And UHA starting to exert a little pressure now as they pick up Caldwell County deep in the backcourt. Tandy on Boyd. Double team comes up on Boyd. Boyd lowers his head, gets it over to Blaine. Blaine drives the lane, puts it up. No good. Blocking foul is called on McGowan. Crump will come to the sideline for UHA as Blaine will go to the free throw line for a couple of Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws.
We noticed a bandage on John Davis's leg, so he must have hurt himself when he went out of bounds over a while ago.
Free throw good. Neither team getting to the line a lot tonight, mostly outside shooting, at worst short-range jumpers or layups. Not a lot of contact or post play, if you will, tonight. Second free throw, good. I didn't pick up how many fouls that was on McGowan. They've already taken that back down.
Let me see here. That's his third.
Third on McGowan as he goes to the bench. And it's going to be number 1, Jalen Brown, back into the ball game for the Blazers.
And we are out of our zone.
Yeah, 2 threes back-to-back, even though they were long range. UHA got away with a carry. They get it to Bryan. Bryan drives the lane up and in. First points for William Bryan. And it's 69-53. This one's starting to get away from the Tigers. Boyd drives, shot up, blocked from behind by Tandy, but there's a foul on the play. I think that one's going to go on Tandy.
Tandy's first foul tonight.
Third on the Blazers in the half as Darren Boyd will go to the line for a couple of Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws. First one's good. Second free throw for Boyd. Good. Caldwell County's got to have some stops as Tandy brings it up for the Blazers. He'll be picked up by Blaine. Into the corner. They lob it into Hollowell underneath to a cutting Bryan. No good. Has it partially blocked. Bryan gets the rebound. Kicks it back out to Tandy. Tandy drives the lane. Left-handed scoop shot up and in. Tandy's not only quick, he elevates well and got that one up. Laid it in easily from the left side. 71-55. Darian Boyd against Tandy, into the corner to Fralix. Fralix left-handed drive, goes up, and I think they're going to call Caden for steps, and that's a good call. We needed those, but just a little bit slick on the stop.
We can't get by with that third step, but they can.
Like there against Crump. Not called. Tandy goes into the lane. And it's going to be a foul underneath, blocking foul. They call that one on
Jamarius.
Blaine. That's his third. Hollowell inbounds to Bryan. Bryan spins back out to Tandy. Tandy at the free throw line, into the corner to Crump for 3. Good. Biggest lead of the night for University Heights as we go under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, 74-55. Boyd to Blaine, into the corner to Fralix. Fralix underneath to Smiley. Smiley will try to back in, left-handed hook up and in. Good shot by Cole Smiley. Minute and a half left in the third. Crump near midcourt, guarded by Boyd. Into the corner to Bryan. Bryan drives. Splits a couple of defenders, no good. Rebound comes out to Smiley. Smiley has it knocked away. UHA misses a shot. Boyd comes down with the rebound. Splits a couple of defenders, shot up and in. But I think they're going to call a foul out front on the floor. Foul's going to be called on Crump, I do believe. His second, fourth on the team. Caldwell inbounds quickly. You get to Boyd from the corner. Three-pointer good. Goodwin Insurance three-pointer. And Caldwell back within 14. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Kiki Tandy, a long three, no good. Boyd with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Blaine. Blaine has it knocked away from behind, out of bounds. It'll stay Tiger basketball. Well, the outlet pass was good, but Blaine had a couple of players at least 6 inches taller coming up quickly behind him. Quick inbounds pass to Davis for 3 from the corner. A Goodwin Insurance 3 for Davis. And the Tigers back within 11 after being down 19. 36 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 74-63. Caldwell County is going to match up. Takes the shape of a 2-1-2 zone. They're going to come out now, try to double team Tandy, force the issue with UHA. They get it into the corner. 3 is no good. Boyd with the rebound. Caldwell County can get it in single digits before the end of the quarter. Stolen away underneath by Crump. Crump behind the back, stolen back away. Gets it to Davis. Davis stutter steps up, has it blocked out of bounds by Hollowell. Hollowell is going to be teed up as he bumped Davis after Davis put up the shot. Hollowell blocked it, put the body bump on Davis, And it's a technical foul called on Taquan Hollowell.
I think that's going to be 2 fouls against him.
And let's see how many they put on the board. I'm like you, Bob. I think he fouled John coming down on the shot.
He got the foul and then the technical, so it should be 2 fouls against him. The shot, he was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, the shot was blocked out of bounds. Looks like Davis is going to take the
technical. I guess there was no shooting foul.
First one good. As Davis tries to get Caldwell County back in single digits.
And then we get the ball out of bounds.
Second shot good. And I don't know why they're taking it out on the side. I'm like you, the foul. Well, the technical foul was the only thing they called, so it is side out at midcourt. 2.1 seconds for Caldwell County to put this one towards the hoop. They get it into Boyd. Goes up for the long 3 off the side of the rim, no good. And after 3 quarters of play, it's UHA 74, Caldwell County 65. We'll be back for exciting fourth quarter action in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
Sierra is here in 2019, the most sophisticated luxury truck on the road today. In 2019, they've released the AT4, the ultimate off-road vehicle for off-road enthusiasts and hunters alike. The AT4 comes with a factory-installed 2-inch lift and off-road wheels and tires. In the front of the pack is where the Denali with the 6.2-liter engine, followed by the SLT and SLE trim levels. More refined styling and badging has added a bold appearance to the most sought-after vehicle in the truck market. Trice Hughes Incorporated, Highway 91, Princeton.
Back to Tiger Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
Welcome back to Blazer Gymnasium. 1 more quarter to go. University Heights leading 74-65, outscoring the Tigers in that third quarter, 23-22. The fourth quarter brought to you by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located on Northfield Drive next to the bowling alley. Stop in and see Pam, see what kind of discounts she's got going at the store. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. And for the call here in the fourth quarter, my partner, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County trimmed 10 points off that 19-point lead. Tandy into the lane, shot no good. Tandy gets his own rebound, swings it out to Crump. Crump, long 2, no good. Boyd with the rebound. Boyd's going to take it himself up to Fralix. Open for 3 from the right wing. No good. Ball loose on the floor. Hollowell comes up with it. Deep pass down to Bryan. Second time William Bryan has got behind the Caldwell County defense tonight. And it's back to an 11-point lead for the Blazers. And a 3
from Darian Boyd is good.
Boyd is good.
Caldwell County down by 8 points here.
Foul called on the drive by Tandy. Did they get that on Blaine? Fourth foul on Jamarius Blaine. Davis and Boyd were around. I don't know how they got the foul on Blaine. Free throw by Tandy is good.
I think the Crazies are yelling, "We have football. We have football."
Second free throw up and in by Tandy. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. 78-68 UHA. Blaine has it, still on the floor with the 4 fouls. Gets it to Fralix. Fralix splits from Tandy. Easy bucket for Caden Fralix. And UHA will come back the other way with Crump. UHA with the spread. Crump into the corner to Quarles. Back out to Crump to Tandy. Tandy inside to Hollowell. Free throw line high, guarded by Fralix. Goes up over him. Good from the free throw line is Taquan Hollowell. 80-70. Boyd drives, goes into the lane, met by Hollowell. Shot no good, but Boyd will go to the free throw line for a couple of Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws.
And we don't know who it's on yet.
Free throw good. Yeah, they did not signal who that was on yet. And I think they're going to get some clarification at the scorers table on who did commit the foul.
I think maybe Tandy, but he signaled, he held up one hand with 5 fingers pointing, so.
Still some confusion. Nobody's been posted on the scoreboard yet. This could be big, Bob. You get Hollowell out of the game, that evens up the size difference a lot. Foul instead, or does go on Hollowell. That's his third. As Boyd will step up for his second Lake Barkley CrossFit free throw to try to pull Caldwell County back within 8. Free throw good. Timeout called after the free throw by Coach K. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Of course, timeouts brought to you all season by Russo Law of downtown Princeton. Russo Law, always ready to serve all of your legal needs. And just a good run towards the end of the third quarter, Bob, as Caldwell County looked like this one was slipping away. They got down by 19 at one point, able to trim it down at the end of the third quarter to 9. Right now, an 8-point lead. That's where we were at halftime.
And that's not insurmountable with 6 minutes to go. We got to have a couple key stops and a couple of key made baskets, though, in this next minute so of the game.
6:09 to go in the ball game. 80-72 as UHA brings it up with the lead in the hands of Crump. Crump's going to be picked up by Branch. I think Blaine thought about the steal. Had he not had 4 fouls on him, I think he would have gone for that one. They get it over to McGowan. McGowan back to Quarles to Tandy. Tandy to Crump. Crump out to Tandy. Tandy wants to drive the lane. And they obviously walked. They're going to get a foul called on number 4, Boyd.
He's getting too much home cooking, Dennis, to suit me.
Yeah, that was Coach K pleading the same case. An easy travel call right there, missed. Inside on the inbounds play to number 21, Quarles. Bob, it hurts to get a stop on one end and not get the turnover called. Boyd drives the lane, goes up, off the board and good. Farmers bank shot Darian Boyd. He'll go to the free throw line. Foul, I think, is going to be on number 21, DJ Quarles, his second. 7th team foul on UHA, so Caldwell County will shoot free throws the rest of the way. This one by Boyd is good. The lead down to 7. 82-75, still 5:24 left to go in the ballgame, Bob. A high-scoring contest tonight. We knew it was going to be the way these teams started out in the first quarter. Quarles trying to drive on Davis, gives it up to Tandy. Tandy kicks it out to McGowan. McGowan drives left side of the lane, no good. And they're going to get Boyd with the foul again. A couple of quick ones on Darian Boyd. And that'll send Drew McGowan to the free throw line. Third foul on Boyd, 15th foul on the Tigers. Free throw, good. Second free throw for McGowan. That one's good too. 84-75.
University Heights perfect at the free throw line tonight. That hasn't helped our cause either.
Boyd thought about the three, gets it into the corner to Blaine. Blaine has it knocked away, picked up by Tandy. Blaine able to come back with the steal from behind. Dumps it off to Fralix. Fralix has it blocked at the rim by Hollowell. UHA quickly down court. They'll get it to Crump and pull it back out. Foul's going to be called out front on Tandy. So that's only the second foul on Tandy.
That's a free throw shooting foul there. I mean, that's. I wonder why we don't shoot those.
I don't know. That wasn't a player control. Tandy didn't have the ball. Davis spins inside to Blaine. Blaine pulls up, short range jumper, good. Jamarius Blaine. 84-77, 4.5 to go now. Crump over to Quarles. Quarles drives on Blaine to Bryan. Over to McGowan, drives the baseline up and in. And a timeout called on the floor by University Heights. It's a full timeout, so we'll take one with them and be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
This is Brad Harrelson, financial advisor with Encompass Wealth Management. I've been partnered with the Woodall Insurance Agency for the past 13 years. In just the same way the Woodall Agency has worked hard to be your local insurance agent, I want to be the person you think of for your financial advice. So give me a call at 365-5541 or stop by our office in Princeton to discuss your financial future. You'll be glad you did.
Back to Tiger Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
And welcome back to Blazer Gym. 4 minutes, 8 seconds remaining here. UHA leading 86-77 over the Tigers. In a well-played game here. Just some breaks haven't gone our way, and we scratch our heads on a couple plays down the stretch here. Tigers to inbound the ball, bring it to the length of the court. Going to be met by full court pressure. And for the call here, my friend Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. They get it into Fralix. Fralix has a reach by Hollowell, knocks him off balance, no call. Fralix able to regain control, gets it to Blaine, back out to Davis. Davis at midcourt, guarded by Bryan, gets it to Boyd. Boyd dumps it off, down to Fralix. Fralix fouled. So Fralix will go to the free throw line. It's just a matter of if it's a 1-and-1 or 2. They're going to signal a 1-and-1. So Caden Fralix with the front end of a bonus. This one up and good.
Caldwell County perfect here in the second half from the free throw line, Dennis.
The two best shooting teams in the second region from the free throw line. Second one good also for Fralix. Tigers back within 7. And again, a little question at the scorer's table. UHA gets it into Tandy. Tandy walks it up. Gets it over to Quarles, to Bryan, top of the key. Bryan guarded by Davis, into the corner to Quarles. Quarles drives on Branch, tries to go underneath, stolen away by Caldwell County, picked up by Davis. That's what Caldwell County needs, Bob. Now they got to cash it in on the other end. Nice stop defensively by the Tigers. Davis has it. Tried to go into Boyd. Tipped away. UHA gets it down the court quickly into the corner as McGowan got away with another travel. Puts it up, no good. Rebound UHA. Comes back out to Bryan. And, Bob, that's twice we've had travel on number 11, not called here in the quarter. They get it out to Tandy. Tandy drives the lane. Blocking foul is going to be called on Caden Fralix. And that'll send Kiki Tandy to the line. Tandy having a monster night here for the Blazers. First free throw, no good. First miss of the half by University Heights from the line.
First miss for the game from the line.
Quarles comes out. Crump back in for the Blazers. Or instead they're going to change it to Bryan coming out. Tandy, free throw, good. Just under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Boyd hit in the backcourt by 21, no call. Boyd drives, puts a shot up, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line. That'll be 2. Did they get number 21? I think DJ Quarles with the foul.
21's who it is 21.
Third foul on him. As Boyd will try to take us over the 80-point mark here. Still 2:46 to go in the ball game.
And cut this lead down to 6 if he's successful on both of them.
Great job by the Tigers tonight, Bob, to get down by 19, not give up, not let it get any farther than that. Dug in and cut that lead by 10 before the end of the quarter. So that says a lot about this ball club, not to let things get completely away and just hang their heads about it. They fought back. Now Boyd can get them down to a 2-possession ball game. First free throw, good. Lake Barkley CrossFit has classes designed for anyone at any fitness level, always free to come and try. That's Lake Barkley CrossFit.
Darian shooting for 8 in a row here, makes it.
87-81, 2-possession ball game with 2:45 to go.
And Jamarius Blaine has had the honors tonight of guarding Kiki Tandy and done fairly well.
And he's done a lot of it with foul trouble on his shoulders just about the whole game as he picked up a couple of quick ones in that first quarter. Crump hands off to Quarles. Crump back in the corner. Hollowell wanted it, getting a double team down low from Fralix and Branch. Now back out to Crump. Crump dishes it off to Hollowell inside the free throw line. Good. High in the lane is Taquan Hollowell, and the lead back out to 8. Boyd, spin move, hands it off to Blaine. Blaine back out to Boyd. He'll try a 3, top of the key. Good. Goodwin Insurance, 3-pointer. Quick timeout by Coach K. 89-84. It's going to be a full timeout with 1:56 to go in the ball game.
I would find out who is their worst shooter, and they probably don't have one. Probably sitting on the bench because, they're probably going to put the ball in the freezer here.
Yeah, we're down under 2 minutes, and that made it a 5-point ball game. But you're right, it's going to be a matter of if UHA makes their free throws, they ought to be able to ice this one. If not, they'll leave the door open for Caldwell County. And it's some hot shooting from the outset tonight between Boyd and Davis that got Caldwell out to a good-sized early lead in this one. I think they had a 7-point lead at one point. UHA put on a run towards halftime.
Tandy here in the second half only has 7 points. He's 34 for the night. Darian's probably surpassed him. Darian has 37 tonight so far.
Wow.
John Davis chipping in with 23.
So great job by those two kids tonight. The matchup has been everything we thought it would be, but Caldwell County did what we talked about in the pregame and shared the basketball well tonight. UHA brings it up. going to be Crump. And you know UHA is going to try to keep it in the hands of Tandy as much as possible. He drives the lane, scoop shot, gets a friendly roll in. Caldwell inbounds to Fralix. Fralix gets it to Boyd. Boyd wanted to pull up for the three, drives the lane up and spins out. I don't know how that ball did not go. Branch gets the rebound up, no good. Boyd with the putback. 91-86. UHA, a minute 19 to go. Going to have to foul Crump. Davis tried to foul, didn't get the call on it. They dish it off to McGowan. He puts it up, no good. And it's going to be Hollowell over the back of Fralix. Good job by Caden to get the position. And Fralix will go to the other end. Caldwell County actually got a blessing there instead of the foul. They pick up the foul on Fralix. And that's 5 on Hollowell. He's gone for the remaining minute 8 in this one.
And it's a two-shot foul here for Caden.
Yeah, Caldwell County shooting 2 the rest of the way.
Trailing by 5 here.
Fralix at the free throw line. First one good. Caden can make it a one-possession ball game after being down by 19. Free throw good. 91-88, 1:08 to go. McGowan with the hook, no call. Davis went for the steal. And not a lot of contact. In fact, Davis put more contact on Crump on the other end trying to get the foul the last possession than that one. That's going to send McGowan to the free throw line.
This is the free throw mindset where they're trying to foul and they're going to call it.
Free throw, no good off the front of the rim. Boyd had it, knocked away. Davis picks it up. Davis dribbles between a couple of players, gets it over to Boyd. Boyd drives the lane, shot up. Blocking foul called underneath as Darian Boyd will go to the free throw line. Great job by John Davis to keep that one alive in the backcourt and keep possession of it. Gets it up to Boyd.
And how he wasn't fouled is beyond me.
How he wasn't called.
Yeah.
Is beyond us. He was fouled. Boyd on the other end went up against a couple of players. They get the blocking foul. Still haven't seen who they put that up against. But it's 2 shots for Darian Boyd.
I think McGowan may have picked that one up, but I'm not. Why don't they put him on the board? That's
Caldwell County about to battle all the way back in this one. Free throw by Boyd is good. Ice water in the veins of Boyd tonight as he steps to the line.
9 out of 9 so far here in the second half.
He'll try to make it a 1-point ball game. This one good, 91-90. Timeout called by Coach Schaus. It's going to be a full for UHA, and we'll take 30 seconds with them. 91-90, UHA leads with 55 seconds to go in the ball game. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
Tiger Sports, 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and WPKYonline.com. Tiger Sports coverage is brought to you in part by Taco John's, Caldwell Medical Center, Farmers Bank and Trust, Black Patch Grill, Goodwin Insurance, Dr. Carl Hinton, Jeff Russo Attorney, First Southern National Bank, Little Caesars Pizza, and by McGregor Group Heating and Cooling on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, the voice of the Caldwell County Tigers.
And welcome back to Blazer Gymnasium. 55.5 seconds remaining here in the ball game. University Heights clinging to a 1-point lead, 91-90.
Caldwell County's got the defense out of the timeout. Bryan looks to get it in, lobs it up to Tandy. Tandy drives. He's got McGowan up the court. Instead takes it himself, shot up and no good. Tandy will go to the free throw line with an even 50 seconds left.
And I think Jamarius has just fouled out.
Bob, we had a score after 3 quarters. Caldwell County Lady Tigers leading McCracken County 47-41. So a good game going on back at the Cab also. Smiley's going to check in, and a great night, great effort by Jamarius Blaine. Any way you look at it, he had the toughest assignment he's going to draw all season. Thought he did a great job tonight.
Tandy for 2 crucial free throws here. Still only would be a 1-possession game.
First one good. Packed crowd getting their money's worth tonight here at UHA Gymnasium. Tandy's second, good. UHA comes with the pressure. Caldwell looks to get it into Boyd. Boyd's guarded by Quarles. 46 seconds to go. 93-90, University Heights. Boyd into the corner to Fralix. Fralix drives, puts a shot up, has it knocked away. Smiley picks it up. A 3 by Boyd off to the side of the rim, no good. This one goes out of bounds, saved in by UHA to Davis. Davis goes up for the shot, misses, but he's fouled by Bryan with 28.7 seconds left. Good job by Davis, leaned in, drew the contact off of William Bryan.
John will be shooting 3. A chance to tie it up here.
Davis at the line for the first one. This one no good. Davis will get his second. This one off the front of the rim, no good. Hit or miss, it's still going to be a 1-possession ball game. Caldwell County will have to have a stop. This one good. So 1 out of 3 on the Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws for Davis. UHA gets it into Tandy. Tandy still dribbling. Caldwell County trying to foul. Davis finally gets called for the foul. And that'll put Kiki Tandy at the line. 23 seconds even left to go in this ball game. 1-1 for Tandy. This one good. 2-possession ball game now. No, excuse me, 94-91, 1 possession. And this one on the mark. Now a 2-possession ball game. Caldwell gets it into Boyd. 20 seconds to go. Boyd dribbles up. Gets it over to Branch. Branch back out to Boyd. Boyd's got to take a long 3. No good. Bounces up. Rebound comes down to Branch. Branch fouled. And they blow the whistle. I'm not sure who they're going to get the foul on. Branch was fouled by Bryan on the rebound. And they're going to turn around and give the foul to Branch on a horrible, horrible sequence for Caldwell County. Branch was fouled way out near the 3-point line. They didn't call the foul on Bryan. Ball came loose.
This has been some real shoddy officiating tonight here. I mean, definitely home crowd inspired.
Yeah, it's home cooking like crazy at UHA.
I mean, you think, and we've had some hard fouls given to them, but they've been called.
Bryan at the line. Free throw good. 8 seconds left on the clock. Second free throw, rims out, rebound to Smiley. Smiley to Boyd. Boyd gets it, puts up a 3. No good. Davis with the rebound. He'll try one at the buzzer, no good. And Caldwell County puts up a valiant effort, but comes up just short as it's UHA 96, Caldwell County 91. Great effort by the Tigers in defeat, and a a game that lets everybody know, puts everybody on notice. Caldwell, even though they're ranked third, maybe fourth in the region, put themselves in position to be the definite dark horse behind UHA and Madisonville in the region. But a great game by the Tigers. We'll be back to recap it, talk with Coach K after this one on the Trilogy postgame show coming your way in about 3 minutes. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.